I'm very excited to see all of the effort and energy that's been coming out of it, all the people that have been impacted through the Youngevity and Longevity team. This engaging the business partners and to see Sister Jasmine in place, engaging with the people doing the ketogenic diet. That's been awesome. And I've been doing it. Sister Annie's been doing it. And we've been taking our stuff. I don't have, let me see if I can grab something right quick. We've been, we've been really engaged on taking our vitamins and minerals, all 60 or 90 essentials. It's been pretty awesome. I like the excitement. I'm just opening up something right quick. I like the excitement that is being presented, and I like the interactions that people who don't even know about us are starting to experience. And so, as you guys can see, the vision is unfolding. It's pretty awesome because the intent of it is to do it as a ministry. I take these products for personal health. You know, you guys know that by design, I tell you guys all the time, I have high blood pressure, and I take these supplements. I used to have chronic sinusitis. I used to have a lot of bone problems and issues with my feet. I don't have them anymore, and that was because I started doing proper supplementation. And so, nevertheless, I don't have a lot of those issues anymore, and there's a few more that I'm trying to conquer. And as I get more wisdom and understanding in the health side of things, it just makes life that much better, that much easier. So, like I said, it's been awesome this week. The main things that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about is, remember the key when we're talking about the business to people, it is the 90 essentials at the end of the day. And even for you guys who are doing the longevity fast right now or the ketogenic diet, let me tell you, it is all about getting those 90 essentials. If we don't have the 90 essentials, we get sick. If I don't have the 90 essentials, I'm getting sick. All right? We need the 90 essentials that come into our body, and frankly, we don't get that by the food that we eat, especially when you are on a keto diet, or especially when you're fasting, or especially when you're eating out, going out to eat all the time. You're not going to be able to get the 90 essentials, and it's just not going to happen. Whether you're dealing with cancer, there are testimonials on cancer, hypothyroidism, diabetes, high blood pressure, fibromyalgia, lupus, pain, general pain, you name it. Sinus problems, ear, nose, and throat problems, all of that. And when you have these different things, there are so many people connected to us all over the world, all over the country, who have issues, and they just don't even know step one on how to start getting control over some of this stuff. And most of it is because of nutrient deficiency in their body. Well, if you can solve the nutrient deficiency in someone's body, usually they're going to be able to be made whole. They're going to be made well. They're going to be made better. They lack some important nutrient. And so especially and also when we're doing our fasting or when we're doing our keto diet, you're not getting all the proper nutrients in your body. It's just a fact. Scientists know it. Dr. Wallach talks about it. It's literally impossible to get all that you need in your diet. I know I don't. And that's why I supplement. And that's why I was having pain. That's why I was having issues. That's how I overcame it. I used to run 3-4 miles a day, and my feet were extreme pain. Every single morning, my wife would see me. I'd be like, man, my feet hurt so bad. And it only would happen when I would be fasting. And it was evident that my body was lacking in the proper nutrients. When I started getting my calcium up, my vitamin B up, when I started getting up my selenium, my vanadium, and my amino acids, and all of the other different things that I did not put in my diet, pain left my body. And so thankfully I got other issues right now, but my feet and my knees, chronic sinusitis is not one of those issues anymore. You see what I'm saying? And so all those things I was able to conquer. Now, one thing I want you guys to know about me, for me, is that every day, I take the Tangy Tangerine right here. Why do I take this? It's because this thing has pretty much everything that you would need for the day. Almost everything that you would need for the day. Almost everything. And it's important when you're talking to people that we're not just trying to sell people stuff. At the end of the day, I'm not just trying to sell somebody something. I'm trying to help people to understand there's a huge benefit in what I'm telling you. Me and my wife have been taking these vitamins and minerals and things like that for years, and she's always loved it. And it wasn't until recently that I felt led in my spirit to get other people involved that I turned it into the business aspect of it, because it just benefits. It benefits so many people, and it gives you the understanding of how to get yourself healthy. So we're about the business of educating people on what they need to get. Sharing your testimonials. This right here, all this stuff is sugar-free, gluten-free. This is a part of they call 90 for life. And what's in here? Multivitamins and a mineral complex. I take it every day. I fill this up with water, and I put 2 scoops of this in here every day. And that helps me when I'm fasting to make sure that I get my vitamins and my minerals in my body every day. Another thing I take every day, OsteoFX. Why is this? Because I don't eat a whole lot, and I need this for my bone support. I take this every day. I take 1 scoop and I put it in a small cup of water. It tastes very good. It tastes like vanilla, but it's low in sugar, and it's good. It's a dietary supplement. Very good. I take this myself. If nobody else knows about this, I'm going to take it regardless. And that's the kind of mindset that you need to understand when we're telling people. We're not just telling people, for the sake of telling people, but we're telling people because this stuff actually works. This stuff actually helps you. It relieves pain. It actually puts all of the required essential amino acids and vitamins and minerals in your body every single day. My EFAs. What is this? This is all the omega-3, 6s, and 9s that you need every day in your body. You need this for healthy brain function. You need this for cardiovascular health. You need this for your heart. I take this to help my blood pressure issues, to keep all of those things under control. All those things under control. And so when I'm pitching, and I'm telling people about my stuff, I want to actually, it should be meaningful. The goal is to educate people, to get them the wisdom on how to get rid of chronic pain, to get rid of chronic disease. Do you know how many people have been cured of chronic diseases by utilizing these combinations? And this is the healthy body start pack. It comes with all those things in one package. All of those things come in one package. And it can last you up to 90 days, depending on how much you take. But it's such a benefit, and that's what we need to start off with. I wanted to make sure that we think about these things, because I want to be in the business of helping people to solve their cancer issues, helping them to solve their diabetes issues, helping them to solve their high blood pressure issues. In the Healthy Body Weight Loss Pack, it comes with a thing called Sweet Ease that helps people with diabetes. People want to lose weight. There are things that you can use to help you to get that weight off of you. And for those of you that are using that ketogenic diet, doing the vegetables, doing the healthy meats and things like that, healthy fats, you need all this stuff because you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it from your diet anymore, hardly. And so that's why we need it. Our bodies need that bone support, need that stuff. And I've been fasting, like I said, for almost 20 years. And my body's got to be going through different things. It's got to get broken down. And when it was getting broken down, God gave me the understanding. Hey, this is how you build it back up. You got to understand that it's all about those 90 essentials. All we teach people about that. Every single person that ever dies because of some type of, if it's because of a natural cause, it's always a cause of um, lacking a required vitamin or a required mineral. You're not going to get your minerals in some little shake. You're not going to get your minerals and vitamins in one meal. You're not going to get your EFAs in one sitting, you're going to get it by understanding that I need products in order to fuel this vessel and make sure that even the smallest parts of my body are receiving that proper nutrition so that it can heal and do amazing things like the body wants to do. So I'm not gonna bore you with talking about that, but I wanted you to know what I'm taking at. And there's one more thing that I take, but I left it at my job, so I can't show it to you. But it's called Super Green, and I take Super Green because it gives me basically all of my green foods in a smoothie. And one, it tastes good. It tastes like mint tea. It gives me all of the greens that I would need, like spinach, collards, whatever you name, whatever you need, Super Green has it in it pretty much. And it's blended up, and you can drink it as a drink as many times as you want throughout the day. And so instead of having to go cook a big green pot of vegetables, if I'm on a run, this stuff. Now, you don't want to just do that exclusively, but when you understand this, when you understand that, hey, my vision is I'm trying to solve somebody's problem. Somebody out there is hurt. Somebody out there is in pain. Somebody out there is in bone pain. They have arthritis. They have fibromyalgia. They have autoimmune diseases. And their body needs some of these nutrients to reverse the chronic diseases or to manage the chronic diseases that they have. And we have the tools to help them to solve those problems. And that's the biggest thing. So, like I said, when you talk about Tangy Tangerine, when you talk about it, why are we talking about it? Well, I'll tell you. For one thing, on the back of this label, it tells you that it offers selenium, it offers copper, chromium, and potassium. Now, I want you to go look at your foods later. For those of you who have the Tangy Tangerine, or if you don't, look it up on the internet. And I want you to look at the back of Tangy Tangerine, and I want you to look at the food that you eat and see if it has selenium, copper, chromium, potassium, organic plant extracts, glucosamine, MSM, chondroitin sulfate, inositol, boron. They don't have this stuff in your food, and we're missing this. Our soil is even depleted in the United States. And so a lot of research has been done to help us to be able to offset a lot of the problems that we deal with in our bodies every single day. One product that I don't have right now, I do have it, but I don't have it in my room right now. It's called True Keto. And what True Keto does is it strengthens your body while you fast. It keeps your body strong while you're actually doing the keto diet. It gives you all the proteins that you need to keep the body being built up in the proper way. Sorry about that, guys. But it gives you all the proteins that you need. I was watching myself on live. Sorry about that. That was odd. So I'm pulling up something real quick. Give me a second. I want to show you a little bit of this video. So what's my point? My point is, it's important for you and me to understand that when you're helping people, that you understand that you're actually trying to help them to heal. That it is about the 90 essentials, and when your body doesn't have the 90 essentials, you're not able to effectively heal yourself. But by making small adjustments in your body, you are able to put a lot of these things under you and manage your disease, your chronic problem better, or even totally get rid of it. Totally get rid of it. And quite often that is a story. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys for a moment here. And I want you to just take a look at, there we go. we go. Didn't want to pull up on me, but there we are. We got it. I want to show you this video. And just to give you a little bit more knowledge.
Hey everyone, I want to welcome you all.
I was going to put it in the group, but I decided that it would be more of a benefit if we looked at this together. All right. And we're not going to watch all of it. We'll watch a few minutes of it. All right. And I'm sharing this video with you guys because it's a benefit. It's an added. It's a piece of value added. You know, when you're telling this story of what you're doing from the business standpoint or from the longevity standpoint, when you're sharing your business, you're sharing your story of why you are using what you're doing and why you're doing what you're doing. I need my 90 essentials. If I don't have the 90 essentials, I'm in bad shape. If I don't have my 90 essentials, then, and it doesn't have to come through any particular product, but there is no better products really that really get them right to you. You know, it's hard to get those things in you, especially when you're a prayer warrior or when you're a faster. So let's take a look at a little bit of Dr. Wallach's story, because this is pretty profound, what he's, these products that he uses, because they actually do work. Surprisingly, they work.
So you'll be able to find it on Youngevity.com after today's premiere.
Can you guys hear?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, we can hear.
All right.
We're the #1 obese nation in the world. The medical theory is that people are obese or overweight because they eat too much, they don't exercise enough. I mean, there's 2 fitness centers on every corner and every street now. And yet,